Another casual video thrown at you guys. This is RLCD, Reflective Liquid Crystal Display. This is color e-paper in the latest possible technology, which is Kaleido 2. The Big Me Ink Note Color and the Readmoo will both have Kaleido 3, but currently are not available. I think in a couple weeks they're going out. So either way, let's check out this comparison. What is RLCD? If you want to know more about this unit on its own, we do have a review video, so click the video card up above. But I will tell you, this is reflective, which means it's regular LCD, it's very fast, 60 Hertz, so quick, and it is not running e-paper. This is an e-reader. This is not quick. It's heavy on the refresh, and it stutters and lags along because it's e-paper. This is a Kindle, and this is an iPad. That's what we're looking at here for the layman. What are the downsides? Let's just look at everything. E-paper is really nice. If you reflect it into the screen, it diffuses the light. The colors are a little bit washed out, but fairly vibrant for color. Remember, these are little ink particles that move up and down respectively, so it is doing a tremendous job on its own. Just for what it is, take it at face value, color e-ink looks really very nice. Now, you get into a tablet, and you're like, well, this looks pretty good. Oh, wow, look at that, gone. Reflective, see the camera, you can see me in it. So that's a little bit of a downside. Also, with RLCD, it looks very cloudy. Looks very, very fuzzy and cloudy. The screen looks just blue, and it's just every black zone just reflects things so intensely. Now, if we do change the glow light, an advantage this has is that with almost no glow light, you can still see the screen pretty well, but not from extreme angles. In fact, it goes away pretty heavily when you change the angles. It's just unviewable. And you might say, why would you ever change an angle? It's not the point. It's that this thing, for ideal circumstances, needs to be dead center with your eyes. If it's off a little bit, it just becomes unreadable and unusable. But it's much faster because obviously this is packed to the brim with specs, and it's a tablet, so that's the advantage it has. Now, with the glow light on, or I guess the backlight on, it looks all right. In fact, it looks fine. The vibrancy is up, but it's a little bit overexposed because it's utilizing the ambient light, the light from our studio lights over here, and it's using power from the battery. So the point of our LCD is that when you're using it in a lit environment like this, you should keep the glow light, sorry, I keep saying glow light, you should keep the brightness as low as possible. And you might be thinking, well, can I read the e-reader at night? Yes, you can, because this has a glow light as well. You can up it like that, you can add some warmth to it, you can make it kind of candle lighty. That's the reality of what you can do. Now, if we go over to books, for example, we can click on something, and I think we can do a free sample. Yeah, we can. So this will be what it's going to look like if we go into Google Play on both of these like this and read some color comics, color manga effectively. So without match, it doesn't really matter if we match the same one because it's just an example of what these two are going to look like. And of course, these are different screen sizes. We're just showing you because it is a little bit different the way it looks here. So we got some comics left and right here. I would say because this is RLCD compared to LCD, and because this is e-paper color compared to regular black and white e-paper, they both are kind of on the same level. They both look kind of cloudy, kind of washed out, with a little bit of desaturated vibrancy. So really, these guys are on a very level playing field, and they both display colors without too much over-reliance on the actual processing power and the batteries of the units. So really, color e-ink and RLCD are more similar than you would think. Color e-ink versus regular LCD is not even a competition. The regular LCD looks significantly better. So you will see on units like this, you have that constant refreshing. You have 60 Hertz screen, which means it's always ready to go. It's using more batteries, but it's always ready to go. So you get that fluidity. It looks like a real magazine. And you're flipping pages and you're like, wow, look at that. That looks so cool. And then you get into a black and white manga and you're like, wow, it's a little bit cloudy. It's not that great. With the color e-ink, you will see that it's just dragging along. It's like, oh, what do I do? Because remember, these are little microcapsules filled with particles that are moving up and down. Color E-Ink and E-Ink have things to rectify this, so you can go to extreme, which makes it look even worse, but gives you that fluidity. So now we're a little bit fluid, but you see we have some staining there. So it's a trade-off. Everything has trade-offs, and that is the trade-off of Color E-Ink. So you will see that we're actually accessing these from 2 different worldwide bookstores. This is the Google Play bookstore of the USA. This is Google Play Japan. So Google Play is very international, so you can basically download things anywhere. Because this is LCD, it looks very blue. You can see it looks very blue. It doesn't simulate paper. It simulates a good reflective layer that doesn't require you to use a lot of batteries and the light on board to make the image, but that looks more like paper. This looks like an actual piece of paper with writing on it. That's what it looks like. I mean, you can't really doubt that. Look at it. It looks clean. There's no reflectivity. It's very much paper-like, and because it is. It's electronic paper. That's what e-paper is. If you guys don't know, e-paper is electronic paper. And color just takes it a step further and gives you color. Although technically manga in its inherent form doesn't have color, but yeah. This is just looking like you're looking at a piece of glass, which it is, and it's very blue, which it is, but there's the benefits of always being ready and ready, rip-roaring, ready to go. Now you might be saying, well, what are the other limitations of both of these units as what they are? There are no limitations because they're both tablets. In fact, this has a camera, this has a camera, this has a camera on the back, this has a camera on the back, this has stereo speakers and 2 microphones, this has stereo speaker and microphones. Really, there's not any outside limitations beyond that because they are both tablets. This is a tablet with an LCD screen, and this is a tablet with an e-ink screen. So that's really just the only thing, is that if you were to swap these 2 screen technologies, it'd be the exact same thing. You would just have a tablet, and the human being is using his eyes, and the way he consumes it is looking at either e-paper or RLCD. So really, that's the only difference between these 2 units. This has also a mystery conundrum of what kind of pen does it use, because this actually has note-taking. This has note-taking that allows you to use a Wacom pen on it and take notes. You will see like that. But so far, we haven't been able to figure out if it's active capacitive, if it's just some sort of proprietary EMR. The DPT pen doesn't work on this. Wacom doesn't work on this. What kind of what kind of EMR, electromagnetic resonance note-taking can this do? Because it doesn't seem to work with any traditional pen. But on this, you actually can take notes. We have individual reviews of both of these units on our YouTube channel. Please check them out, and if you guys have any other comparison recommendations you want us to pit these 2 technologies up against each other or anything else, let us know down below.